Hello guys, my name is Evangelos Chalikis and welcome back to Chalikis Street. Our topic for today is the price action of Bitcoin on every single September until like 2012, 2013, around there. Before we jump in, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and you haven't already. And number two, like the video so you help me, you help the channel grow even more, even faster. So let's go ahead and jump in. What we see if we go deep into these numbers and we look at every September is that almost every September in Bitcoin's price action we see a dip. Here on the low end we went down 15%, 15.5%, and we landed back to like minus 10%. This is 2020 September. 2019, here we went on a bigger dip, minus 23%. Okay, let's see what happens next. Here, 2018, we went on a dip that got as low as minus 13%, and landed back to minus 6%. Okay, another dip. Let's see what's next. 2017, here we went as low as 37%. That's huge, that's big, 36%, and then we landed back to like 16%. Okay, that you can call that a dip. Next, 2016. We started here at around the price of 560 and we went as high as 625 but landed back at 600. That was basically the first positive price action that landed back at 6%. Okay, that's the first positive price action. I think the next one is positive as well, yeah. Here we started from 229 and went as high as 244. But landed back to 233. This is basically sideways trading, 2%, so doesn't even matter. Now, 2014. This was a huge dip. I think this is after the 2013 cycle. And what we see is that we had a 32% dip. That was the lowest it went. So now we're at 2013. Let's see. 1st of September to 1st of October. Basically, this is like a minor dip of 6%. But if we go 2 days more, then we land at around minus 20%. So you can call that a dip. And the last one on 2012, I didn't even get into small prices because so many things have changed between then and now. This was the last one on 2012, a 22% positive price action. Okay. What I did after I looked in all these numbers throughout the years is I gathered them all together and checked the price action of them to find the average. 2020 we had a minus 15%, 2019 minus 23%, 2018 a 13% dip, 2017 a 35% dip on the low end, and we landed back to those numbers. Okay. 2016 we had a positive one, up 10%. 2015, positive one, up 6%. 2014, minus 32. 2013, minus 5%. Okay, of course, we landed back to better numbers. But if we gather all those numbers together, what we see, based on the data, and what I expect is a dip that is between 13 to 20%. A dip that is between 13 to 20%. When we look all the way back to 2013, there is almost always a weakness between Bitcoin and its price action on September's. So it's going into minor dips. The average is between 13 to 20%. So 13% on the high side of the dip and 20% on the low side of the dip. What I expect, and I'll explain you exactly why I expect a smaller dip, is a more realistic scenario around the 5% dip from current Bitcoin prices. So basically, current Bitcoin price is around 47,500, and it's going back and forth between 15,000, 47,000. What I expect is around a 5% from here. So it's not like a 4,700 dip, it's like 2350. Well, that is what I expect on the low side. So we go back down a bit and test the 200-day simple moving average, all the bull market support band a little lower. That's what I expect. That's what I expect. And why do I expect this? Based on historic price action, that's what it's realistic to expect. We almost every September we have a dip, but why I expect a lower dip and not a dip that's even higher, like 13 to 20%, as I first said around here, is because things are different right now. Things are different. This time, things are completely different because we have the institutional support. The more time that goes by, more and more institutions, more and more companies, even publicly traded companies, invest into Bitcoin. They try to get out of dirty fiat money, out of the euro and the dollar, and they try to buy as much Bitcoin and as much crypto as they can. So, if you want to know why I believe this, it's because we have data. We have data for this. Q1, institutional crypto holdings, institutional crypto adoption, basically. We see that it's rising 170% in the first quarter as big players moved into Bitcoin. That's by Coinbase. If you don't know, Coinbase is now a publicly traded company, so every quarter they release their earnings, and that's where we see these numbers. Q2, let's see what happened in Q2. Institutional adoption went from the Q1 of $215 billions to 317 billions. That's a big movement. Coinbase crosses Q2 expectations, but notes Q3 trading volume is trending lower. I don't know about the volume heading lower. Coinbase knows, it gathers all the data. And as always, MicroStrategy is bought again 177 million in cash at an average price of 45,000 per Bitcoin. And now its holdings are up to 110,000 Bitcoins. It's funny watching sometimes, and it inspires you the amount of conviction Michael Saylor has. Anyway, this guy, I think, has done more for the institutional adoption as early as 2021 than any other CEO out there. Anyway, back to our topic. That's what I expect. If we take the average scenarios, we expect a 13 to 20% dip. If we take a more realistic scenario because of the crypto adoption by institutionals, etc., I expect a smaller dip at around 5%. That's what I expect. And that's all for today, folks. You can follow me on Twitter if you want more update, if you want to stay in touch with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video so you help the channel even more. I thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.